Welcome to my video on the importance of silence in ancient Egyptian philosophy. Today we're going to be diving into the fascinating world of ancient Egypt, focusing on a really influential figure, and his name is Ptah. He was not just a vizier, but also a philosopher whose thoughts still resonate with us today. In this video, I'll explore how Ptah viewed silence as a virtue and broader significance of silence in ancient Egyptian culture, and why these ideas are still relevant in our modern lives. So first, let's get to know Ptah a little better. He lived during the 5th dynasty of the Old Kingdom, which is around 2500 BCE. As a vizier, he held a high position in society, often serving as an advisor to the pharaoh. However, his legacy goes beyond politics. He is best known for his work called the Maxims of Ptah. This text is essentially a guide to wisdom and ethical behavior, offering insights into how one should conduct themselves in both personal and professional life. Ptah's maxims are some of the earliest examples of wisdom, literature, and human history, reflecting the values and beliefs of ancient Egyptian society. He emphasized not just moral behavior, but the practical applications of wisdom in everyday life, underscoring the importance of ethics in governance and personal conduct. Now let's discuss the broader philosophical significance of silence in ancient Egyptian culture. Silence was seen as a virtue, an important aspect of maintaining harmony in the society. For Ptah, silence was not just about keeping quiet, it was a sign of wisdom and strength. He believed that sometimes saying nothing is more powerful than speaking out. The ancient Egyptians understood the silence could create space for reflection and introspection. In a culture that placed great importance on balance and order, silence allowed individuals to connect more deeply with their thoughts and the divine. The idea of Ma'at, which represents truth, balance, and cosmic order, was central to Egyptian belief. Silence played a role in achieving this balance, as it has allowed for contemplation and deeper understanding of one's place in the universe. Let's take a closer look at some of Ptah's teachings. One of the famous maxims states, "If you are a leader, be silent, for the heart is in the mouth." This means that leaders should listen more than they speak, showing respect for thoughts and opinions of others. It's a powerful reminder of the importance of humility and the wisdom found in restraint. Another teaching emphasizes that the mouth of a man is his trap. Here, Ptah warns against the dangers of speaking too much or too quickly, suggesting that words can entrap us. This highlights the idea that silence allows for thoughtfulness, reducing the chances of saying something regrettable. These teachings encourage us to think carefully about our words and recognize the impact they have on our lives and others. Now, why was silence so important in Egyptian society? Well, it was deeply intertwined with their values. In leadership, the ability to remain silent and consider various perspectives was vital for making wise decisions. The practice of silence and communication fostered trust and respect among people. It allowed for deeper conversation and encouraged more thoughtful interactions. Additionally, silence played a significant role in religious practices. Priests often engaged in silent prayer and contemplation, believing that in absence of noise, they could better communicate with the gods. This practice underscores the belief that silence is sacred and essential for spiritual connection. It's interesting to think about how these concepts of silence and spiritually were intertwined, suggesting that silence was a pathway to understanding the divine. In conclusion, the significance of silence in ancient Egyptian philosophy, particularly through the lens of Ptah's teaching, teaches us valuable lessons. It highlights the powers of restraint, reflection, and active listening. As we navigate our busy modern lives, these ancient insights encourage us to find moments of silence amidst the chaos. Embracing silence can lead to clarity, better decision-making, and deeper connection with those around us. So I encourage you to take time to reflect on the role of silence in your own life. Thank you for tuning in, and I hope that this video finds you well, Professor.